Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Yixun, and today I'm going to talk about my outcomes of the major project. My presentation will take around 7 minutes, and if you want to, you can ask me any questions after I finish. So firstly, I will give you just a short briefing about the description of my Unit 3. Secondly, I will analyze the research of Unit 3 and the realization process of major project. Then finally, I will talk about the summary of the whole Unit 1 to Unit 3. So to start, firstly, in Unit 1 to Unit 3, from the universe scene I chose at the beginning to the lava planet as my major project. And finally, the project was realized into a book. From a vague idea to a complete work, I gained a lot from this process. In Unit 3, I implemented the themes and direction selected in Unit 2, continued to improve my research and illustrations in Unit 1 and Unit 2, and finally made a survival guide for the lava planet. Secondly, for the follow-up implementation of the major project, I chose to present the lava planet in the forms of a survival guide or an encyclopedia. And in the public dissemination group, I chose self-publishing as the production and dissemination method of my work. Finally, in the activity of PDJ self-publishing, I took the Lava Planet Survival Guide to the Small Publishers Book Fair and had a real communication and feedback with the audience of the project and the book, which gave me more experience and ideas for the development and extension of my future works. Secondly, regarding the content of major project, in the investigation of exoplanets in Unit 1 and Unit 2, I chose lava planets as my major project theme from desert planet, lava planet, gas planet, ocean planet, and other planets, and built a lava planet world. Therefore, for the background research of lava planet, I chose K2141b, a real lava planet, and the stars and system of K2141b among the exoplanets observed by humans. The planet has rocky ring and supersonic winds. The depth of its magma ocean is estimated to be about 86 miles and so on. This data became the background information of the major project and provided the practical basis for illustration creation. In terms of the connection and significance of the project to the audience, since my project is to build an imaginary lava planet world and reflect the realistic significance, I conducted research from a series of science fiction novels. For example, through the analysis and reflection on the science fiction novel Dune and the science fiction novels The Wind from Nowhere and The Joined World by British writer J.J. Ballard, which involve climate-related and social issues as well as environmental issues. I further thought about the significance of my project. Therefore, in the setting of the time background of a lava planet, I adopted the doomsday timeline in which the Earth is no longer habitable due to the destruction of the environment by human activities and carbon emissions in the future, so as to arouse the audience, science fiction fans, and children's attentions to climate and environmental change. As for the content investigation of the world establishment, I selected the biological knowledge investigated in SITE, London Science Museum, the evolution series of human history and civilization, the evolution of writing, and the religious knowledge for investigation and analysis. Thus, the geographical environment on the lava planets is drawn, the setting of the lava planet people and the setting of civilization, as well as the setting of animals, microorganisms, plants, and so on. For example, the law of the evolution of the characters in human civilization is applied to the characters in the lava planet civilization, and the elements are extracted from the animals and plants on the lava planet that I draw. And the evolution process of the pictograms and letters is imitated, and some symbols are initially created, and these symbols are combined into the characters of a lava planet civilization. In the creature setting, each creature is designed according to the characteristics of the environment on the lava planet. For example, the conditions for life on Earth are temperature, water, oxygen, light, and heat, while the conditions for life on lava planet are magma and high temperatures. Lava planet people need to keep their bodies naked to dissipate heat because of high temperature conditions, and their bodies are very tall, which is more conducive to heat dissipation and adaptation to high temperatures. Their hands are long and uncovered with hair. It can make it easy to use tools. Lava planet people only have one eye, but the eyeball is large, and the field of vision is wide and so on. The setting of plants, microorganisms, and animals was also created according to the lava environment, and through the investigation of some encyclopedias of animals and plants on Earth in bookstore and alien movies and science fiction novels, and finally combined with my own imagination to create. These scenarios present another possibility for the conditions of life. Finally, through these research and settings, in the last part of Lava Planet's survival guide of the alien settlers on the planet was drawn. During the realizations of major project, I thought about the structure of the book and tried to connect with the audience. Therefore, I made my own design for the outer packaging and structure of the book. I chose tinfoil and aluminum foil as materials for packing book, because this book is to show the lava planet. The lava planet is hot all the year round, so I want these heat-resistant materials as the outer packaging of the book. Tinfoil and aluminum foil have good insulation and insulation effects, so I tried using them separately. In addition to matching with the theme of the work, the tinfoil packaging also has a good interactive effect. The audience can tear the tinfoil packaging of the work by themselves, which can be used as a book cover or directly removed, or they can tear out the shape they want to save. During the preparation of the small publisher fairs, I printed 10 sellable copies of my book on the printed website and made some postcards and business cards and other derivatives on the products for dissemination and sale. This is a good way to promote the publicity of the work. Finally, at the small publisher fairs, I participated in the exhibition and sale of the book fair as an author. I sold 7 copies of my book and got some feedback from readers in the process, which gave me a lot of advice for future development of my work and gained a lot of experience for my first time as self-publishers. Finally, for my major project outcomes, this book is a science fiction encyclopedia aimed at children over 6 years old and adults, as well as science fiction lovers. The audience can purchase the book with packaging and tear the tinfoil packaging of the work by themselves, which can be used as a book cover or removed directly. You can also tear out the shape you want to save. Through reading this book, readers are encouraged to pay more attention to the environment and climate change, arouse the audience environmental awareness, and trigger people's attention to the unknown areas of the universe, and boldly imagine the unknown things. The audience can feel and associate with the settings on the lava planet like a child who can't read. Experience the world of lava planets in your imagination. Throughout the process of Unit 1 to Unit 3, from a point of interest to now as a complete project, I have gained a lot. This process not only satisfied my interest and curiosity as a science fiction fan, but also made me try something that I had never tried before. And the reflection on the whole process also made me really understand more clearly as an author and enhance the connection of my work to the society and the audience. Thank you for your attention.